so let's hear about some opposition to one of the items on his agenda. That comes from Galway, where another public protest meeting took place last night. Around 150 residents and community activists gathered to vent their opposition to household water and septic tank charges. Speaker after speaker said the charges were unfair and unworkable. Our regional reporter, Teresa Mannion, was at that meeting.
The man that comes to my home for a property tax is putting his life in danger. I will never ever pay a property tax or a water tax in McAdam. Connemara, Carna.
Connemara farmers mingled with Galway city dwellers, united in their vehement opposition to paying charges of any kind.
There isn't one crooked politician, not one crooked builder, not one crooked banker behind bars today. But they're going after us, and now they're telling me that I should be paying for their blunders and their partying. When bloody hell I wasn't at any party.
There was just one public representative at last night's meeting, Socialist Party TD for Dublin North, Claire Daly.
I very much agree with the points that people are making. And if you like, the first thing we're asking you to do really is to do nothing. That's the first task of everybody, is do nothing. Don't turn on your computer, don't go into your council, don't fill out the form, don't do it. So it's kind of an easy campaign, obviously. What do you have to do? Nothing.
I hadn't planned to speak, but just in relation to the business, I think it would be wrong to get the impression that it's a matter of the bad Germans beating up on the poor little Irish. We should be aware that in each country there are people for the austerity programs and there are people against it. In Germany, the average German worker gets no benefit out of this. In Greece, the rich, the better off in Greece, have for years refused to pay any tax. So I think we should just be aware. In time to come, we may be looking for solidarity and support from ordinary working people in countries like France and Germany and so on. And we should be careful about the kind of rhetoric that the bad Germans are going to use.
This campaign reminds me of the campaign that Michael Davitt started in the 1880s, when the landlords were squeezing this country to pieces. And it has taken on the same impetus, and I hope that it will keep going, because it's the only way that we will succeed. Gurmil Martin.
Corey O'Conneilla from Connemara, you're deeply exercised about the septic tank issue. Now, the Minister did reduce the registration fee tonight.
Well, he did, and it was like giving sweets to a kid and trying to entice him to do something. It's not the €50 registration fee we worried about. It's the other standards that he's bringing in. He thinks now that by reducing this, that he must take us for fools, really, because, to take €45 off it is not going to make any difference to me. I still wouldn't pay.
But isn't the reality on the ground that we're in unprecedented financial times, regardless of who caused it, and that we all have to play our part in the recovery process?
Oh, of course we can. But where are we going to pay our part when we don't have it? They're coming out with these rules to tax us, to get more money, more revenue, and we don't have it.
The annual income from the €100 household tax, if successfully collected, will generate in the region of €160 million. To date, less than 5% of householders have paid up.